What's up, everyone, and welcome back. In the last video, I had actually did a installation of the Indian USB port charger for my 2016 Indian Scout 60. And in that video, I kind of left everyone off with basically the final part of the installation for my bike was the gas tank. And so the reason I left the gas tank off was I have some additional mods for the bike. I thought, this is a perfect opportunity to, do something with the factory airbox. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and replace the factory airbox. I have a SNS air intake coming that I'll be putting on the bike. Also, for a tuner, I'm getting a DynoJet PV3 tuner. I'm getting that. I got that through, I believe it was Fuel Moto. They had a pretty good deal going on. So I decided to get both of those things. Also, the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to finally replace my stock exhaust. So, I've been looking pretty long at the different types of exhaust and everything that I was going to choose. And, I would really like to get a full exhaust for the bike. But one thing for me personally is that the reason I didn't get the full exhaust basically came down between two exhausts. I'll tell you the ones that I was pretty much interested in. The first one was the Bassani Road Rage 2 2-in-1. I also liked the RPW Ricochet. I like the Ricochet 1. The Ricochet 2, I believe, is the longer one. The reason I held back on them were two things. One of the things is I want to try to do some long distance trips on this bike, because I want to try to do some trips like out of state and longer trips. And I was kind of concerned with the noise level after riding for a long period of time. How is that going to play out for having a full exhaust? Is it is it going to be louder? Obviously. So how's my hearing going to handle that? The positive thing about obviously with a full exhaust is is you're going to get that performance gain way over you are of a slip-on or a muffler. So, that was one thing. I definitely would know that it would definitely put more numbers down as far as horsepower and torque. So I will say that, between the two, and I'm not saying that, I'm basically making this as a general suggestion and what I noticed that what made me really like the Bassani, the Road Rage, and the Combat. I think it's the Combat or the Road Rage 2-in-1. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, the Bassani, the reason I really liked it was because the way the pipe swept to the right of the engine guard. So like right now with the factory one, it kind of sweeps around this way. And that's one thing I would say about the early 2015 and 2016 Indian bikes is that a lot of people complain about this pipe right here, this rear pipe burning your leg. It's never happened to me. I've never had an issue with it. I always wear riding jeans or pants or something. I don't ride my bike in shorts. So people always complain about this pipe burning your leg. So I thought, hey, if I get this Bassani exhaust, then I don't know if I'm saying this right. If I get that exhaust, then, it'll sweep to the right of the engine guard, which would be great, because that would solve that problem. So then it had, a nice design. It came out. But like I said, for me, what about the noise level? I mean, they make baffles, obviously, for that and everything. But then, you gotta invest in those and getting the right kind of sound for that. And to me, was it worth it? No, it wasn't. And so the other exhaust I liked was the Ricochet, the RPW Ricochet. I really liked that exhaust. I liked the Ricochet 1, the shorter version. It had a nice exit that came out. I had a nice sound as well. um, the uh, the sound that I'm looking for in a particular exhaust, for me, is I'm looking for something that's got a deep, like more of a deep rumble. I don't want something raspy. I don't want something high pitch. I want more of a lower bass type of rumble tone to my exhaust. I want a deep rumble to it. So anyway, with that in mind, being on the fence about the full exhaust, I started visiting, looking at slip-ons. So I looked at a lot of different slip-ons, and the one I did pick was the Bassani slash cut 3-inch slip-on exhaust. I felt like they had a nice deep rumble to them. I mean, obviously, you can only listen to so many things on YouTube for people having, an example of this is what it sounds like and everything. So I went by that. I that impressed me. I like that, and everybody's got their own opinion. Everybody has basically an opinion of some people like different sounds of exhaust. They might not like it. That's okay. There's probably some out there that I don't like. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like them. I just meant that I wouldn't choose that for my bike. So I decided to go with the Bassani, the slip-ons for me. So I figured, getting rid of these 20 plus pounds, 24 pound grenades, or whatever you call them, torpedoes, will be definitely a major weight reduction for me. Anyway, having these 3 power adders, the Bassani 3-inch slash cut slip-ons, the S&S air intake, and the Dynojet PV3, I figured that's going to be a nice bump in performance for that, which will probably lead me down to the road for more modifications to the bike as well. But like I said, I'm pretty excited about it. What sucks the most is not being able to ride it right now. I figure this being apart right now and having the tank off be the perfect opportunity to do that. So, like I said, I just want to give a quick update. Basically, just to say that was my opinion of why I choose these, and I see a lot of good reviews of those products out there. So I don't think you can go wrong with pretty much any product you choose. I think it just depends on your taste and what your interests are and everything. So I'm looking forward to installing these, and I'll kind of walk everyone through the process of it and all. But I just want to let y'all know that's what's going on. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye for now.